And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Trey Savage. What do you have on him, Chris?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike at the knees. So here we go in game 6. Out to short, Jimenez. Rodriguez out of the play. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Cal Raleigh in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs.
Count's full.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. And the sweeper misses. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. His second homer of this series. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So two down. Here's Josh Naylor. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Bryce Miller.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Outside low, and it's 2-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Canzone on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup they're rolling out there for this must-win game. Singing, this offense has been red hot in the postseason.
Well, when your backs are against the wall, you hope the offense can come through and lift you, and certainly they've been productive at the plate. Today would be a really bad time for those bats to go silent.
So now here's the DH, Nathan Lucas. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. That's out number 2.
Batting third, First baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. We're in the sixth game of this American League Championship Series. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Savage back to work. That's outside. Ball one. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. That'll fire up the dugout. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And that one is inside. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Dominic Canzone.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
1-2.
And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
3-2.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Goes down looking. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now in Toronto,
Leading
and
off
here is
for the Jays,
Alejandro Kirk.
catcher, Alejandro
This guy, one of the
Kirk.
best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the
Batting
dugout
fifth,
after hitting a
center
line drive that
fielder,
finds a glove, but you will
Dalton
get some high
Varsho.
fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Fouled off left side.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the
1 ball,
backstop.
1 strike.
That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Crawford makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Toss to Naylor. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 2 and the Jays nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
half
for
of the
Seattle,
third inning.
second
Now
baseman,
here is
Leo
Leo
Rivas.
Rivas. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
That's to third. Clement sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time. Rodriguez hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Check on the runner, Rodriguez. Back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Grounder might be two. Flips it. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center. Now here is Addison Barger.
Right fielder, Addison Barger.
First pitch misses. That one ripped. And that is gone. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's towards center. Rodriguez makes the grab, one down.
Batting ninth, shortstop,
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Over to first. And that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Seattle,
stepping in, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one misses, and that is ball one.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Inside, and a count 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Shane Bieber.
Number 57.
Still pretty early in the ball
Shane
game, so this bullpen
Bieber
has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that's in for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Varsho makes the grab, one away. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Bieber fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. They get the out on Arozarena. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Suarez in the box now as he looks at ball one.
No strike.
Second plate appearance of the day for him. On the ground, Jimenez fires across the diamond, and that is that. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Well, these Blue Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
That missed inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Now That one missed.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Rips that one to right. Makes the grab. One away.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The M's leading by 2. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Pitch kicks away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. In there, and it's 0-1. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Lucas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
In the air, left field, Arozarena drifts towards it, and that's the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, J.P. Crawford. Bieber back to work. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Sets him down looking. Flip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Now batting, right
and
fielder,
up next for Seattle, Dominic
Canzone.
Canzone. His first at bat was a strikeout. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else.
Now batting,
Anything but the breaking ball.
Rivas.
It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Rivas stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting,
just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Bieber checks over to first, and he's back. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. One left for Seattle as the lead remains 3-1. We're in the sixth game of this American League Championship Series. And now it's going to be Ernie Clement. Swing and a ball popped up. Rivas makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's a laser base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a strike in there. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Now batting, left fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Oh. 2-2.
That one the other way. And a base hit. Throw into third. And he's got a double. The tag at third, and he's out. That's the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Top 6. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Bieber goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. And it's fouled away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out on the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
2 down, base is empty. Josh Naylor getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down to number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was
Up
all
next
over
for the
that one.
Bluejays,
Fastball pretty much
first
middle,
baseman,
and that's what you fall asleep
Vladimir
dreaming about as a
Guerrero
hitter. So no
Jr.
surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Canzone grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved
Up
extra
next
bases for
for the
sure.
Blue
If the
Jays,
pitcher's his friend, he'll
catcher
give him a second to
Alejandro
catch his breath
Kirk.
before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Dives and it gets by. Here's the throw. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bryce Miller done for the night, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for
So out
Seattle.
of the bullpen for the Mariners,
Number 43.
Caleb Ferguson.
Still a
Caleb
lot of game
Ferguson.
left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Dalton Varsho will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. First
One ball,
offering
no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think
1-1.
ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That
Two
one
balls,
not
two
close. And it's 2-2. Way
3
high.
balls, 2 strikes.
Ernie Clement in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ernie Clement next up for the. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Addison
First and second,
Barger.
one out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. In the air out to center. And it falls. Here comes the throw. And he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Caleb Ferguson will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. A new pitcher in the game,
Seattle,
Brian Wu.
Number 22, Brian Wu.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that's down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Rivas throws to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That is upstairs for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Luke Jackson appears to be getting loose. Spire also throwing. That one pushed foul. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Slice down the right side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now 2-2. That's inside.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Springer on the run. Pitch is high. safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Two outs. And another ball. Swings here and blasts one left field. Going back and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run homer. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3.
Leading off for Seattle, left fielder Randy Arozarena.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Suarez stands in now and watches strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Two outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So a man aboard. Dominic Canzone digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 strike.
Bieber checks the runner. Crawford gets back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Mariners leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
And
the
now the first
Jays,
baseman,
first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And downstairs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Popped up left side. Raleigh under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Upstairs.
1-0.
Grounds one to short. Crawford. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at first, one away. Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball to strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Kirk, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Just missed.
2 strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit him.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. And they add on. It's 9-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Up next,
not
for the
allowing
Blue
it to
Jays,
stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter,
Addison
and a tough one at that.
Barger.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in late here in Game 6. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's the ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez makes the play, and it's out number 3. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center for the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ground ball up the middle. Connor Falefa throws the first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down, and now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh.
0 for 3 in this one.
That's in for a strike. And strike two. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Back up the... Oh, that got him! Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Raleigh leads off first with one away. Rodriguez throws over. Raleigh back in standing. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman Josh Naylor.
So man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Rosarena in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's opened up now, 9-4.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as
Number
we roll into the
49,
bottom of the 8th. Luke Jackson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Soft contact in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
To the batter now, Andres Jimenez. Next offering way off the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. popped up. Suarez. And there's one away.
That was a good hard
Now
fastball with
batting,
some
left
nice ride
fielder,
up in the zone right there.
George
Hitter
Springer.
looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Springer batting with one down takes a strike. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark
Now
knows it.
batting,
It's a massive part of his
designated
arsenal, and
hitter,
he'll throw it a lot.
Nathan
And in pretty much any
Lucas.
count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
So 2 down now, and here is Nathan Lucas. Move to first. Kiner Falefa dives back in. Hammered, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big
Up
part of the
next
field.
for
Man,
the
there are
Blue
a lot of
Jays,
hits there.
First baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fastball for a strike at 95. And delivers outside. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches
balls,
breaking balls
1 strike.
away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 on, 2 outs.
strikes.
And
That's
down on strikes. 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on top, however, 9-4. All set to start the 9th in this one. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Rodriguez back to work. That's in for a strike on the outside corner.
No ball.
0-1.
1 strike.
Rodriguez, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Right through there for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate,
Up next
J.P.
for
Crawford.
Seattle, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, one away, late here in Game 6. This one popped up. Clement has a beat on it. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the
right
plate.
fielder,
Had pretty good timing on it. Just got
Canzone.
underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So they're down to their final out. And here is Dominic Canzone. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Bluejays slug their way to a win in this one.